Hey guys, Josh here from the Brothers Boyd with another From the Pull Bag. This week I picked up a small lot. I got three new books and then I had some classics I was able to pick up. The first of my books was Dark Crisis World Without a Justice League Green Arrow, #1. This is a one shot that also includes a Green Arrow and Black Canary story. I've been reading Dark Crisis and really enjoying that series, so I'm excited to see what this story has going on for it. The second book that I picked up was Superman, Son of Kal-El, #16. It is part 2 of Kal-El Returns. The first part was in Action Comics, and I'm excited to see where this story is going as well. It's the book that brings back Clark Kent as Superman. The next book I picked up from DC Comics was Jurassic League, #6. It's the final issue, and I had to pick up that variant cover because that dark side dinosaur is really cool. I like that. Those were my new books, all DC books, and then I picked up some classic crossover books that my shop had in the box. I found Spider-Man Gen 13 from Marvel and Image Comics with a pretty cool front and back cover. I picked up Green Lantern Silver Surfer from DC and Marvel Comics. I've never read this one, so I'm excited to see what it's all about. The last one is probably my personal favorite. It is a classic story I never thought I would own, but I looked up and found a collector's edition copy that Marvel had reprinted, Marvel and DC, The Battle of the Century, Superman versus the Amazing Spider-Man. I've already flipped through it and I'm excited to read it. Looks like a great book. And who can beat this beautiful cover they have on it with the gold trim? It's just a great looking book. That's all I have for you today. I'm going to throw it over to Daniel so he can tell you what he picked up.
Thanks, Josh. I didn't really get a lot this week. I actually went to a comic shop on Tuesday this week. I had an eye exam, so I swung by an older comic shop that I haven't been to in quite a long time, Foundation's Edge in Raleigh. I think it's the oldest comic shop in Raleigh at the moment. I know their owner is having some issues with a stroke, and he is currently in rehab. So if you guys have any well wishes or anything, you can send to that shop. That guy has been really nice to me over the years, and he's been a really good shop. So definitely just send any well wishes you can towards this way. It sounds like he's on the road to recovery. Anyways, let me show you what I picked up this week. Superman, Son of Kal-El, #16. I heard this series is ending in a couple of issues, and John will be moving over to the renamed Adventures of Superman with his name in the bottom of the title. I do like where the Superman titles are going, and I do like that John's going to get the Adventures, and then we're going to get Joshua Williamson and Philip Kennedy Johnson on the title, on the Superman title. So Superman Action, we're getting back towards that 90s level where we have more than 2 Superman books again. It's been quite a while since we've had more than 2, so it's pretty awesome to see this character getting some love again. And then, like I said, when I picked up the Walmart pickup, I've been trying to get the Worlds Without the Justice League Dark Crisis tie-ins, and I picked up Wonder Woman Worlds Without the Justice League. There's also a Martian Manhunter one in this I always want to read. I do know there's a Batman one, and there's Green Lantern, and I believe the Green Arrow just came out this past week too. Did not get a chance to pick that one up though, but I want to try to get all of these and have them in my collection. But anyways, guys, this is all I have, so let's send it over to Chris to see what he has.
Hey guys, thanks Daniel. Chris here with my pickups for the week. This week I only had 2 pickups, so we wound up picking 5 up. Sometimes that happens when you walk into the shop and there's too much to see. My first pickup was on my pull list. It's Star Wars #28. This has been a really great story. Charles Soule is telling the story, and I've really enjoyed how he's telling what happened to Luke and Leia and Han in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Of course, we know Han was frozen in carbonite, but he did a lot of traveling in that carbonite. The next pickup I was super excited about this, and this is actually my favorite cover. It's beautiful. We've got Batman versus Robin #2. If you can get a look right there at that cover, you can see how beautiful it is. It's very well drawn. I just really loved it. It's been a really great story, and I think it's going to let us know kind of where the DC universe is going after the Dark Crisis. The next one was a spontaneous pickup. This is a one-shot. You really can't tell from the cover. This is a variant cover, but this is actually a Star Wars Visions comic. This is a prequel story for the Ronin, which was probably my favorite of all the Visions, Star Wars Vision stories. You saw the Ronin all in black and white. The only time you saw any color was when it was like red or blue. And I peeked inside this book, guys, and you get the same thing, that same quality black and white, and then you get the red and blue. So I'm excited for that. That's a one shot. The next pickup was we've started back with Star Wars The High Republic, and my understanding is they introduced a bunch of new characters in this one. And anytime you hear a comic say that they've introduced a bunch of new characters, you need to jump on that comic. Get it read, get it back in the bag, and don't mess with it, because a lot of times whenever you have a new character get introduced, it will value that comic's price well above. And my last pickup was a surprise pickup. Josh and I will be headed to Fayetteville Comic Con tomorrow and Sunday, and some of the creators that are going to be there are comic creators. We're going to meet some celebrities. I believe one of the actors who was in the Darth Vader suit in Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be there. We're excited for that. But Brett Breeding, who was one of the original creators of Doomsday, the monster who came from space that killed Superman 30 years ago, is going to be there. And Andy, our local comic shop guy at Carolina Comics and More, was able to find me a black bag sealed copy of Superman 75, The Death of Superman. Guys, this comic book is 30 years old, and you know what? I remember buying it off the spinner rack, but don't know where it went. So I'm excited to get this signed tomorrow, along with some other stuff that we picked up. So yeah, we've got that coming up tomorrow. We'll be wandering around. We're going to be shooting video, taking pictures of cosplayers and checking them out, and hopefully getting a cosplayer video up this week. And also we'll just have some great interviews. I'm hoping for some great interviews. We can ask those really tough questions and maybe get to talk to some of these guys who helped create the comics that we read as we grew up and are still creating them. Then on October 22nd, the next Saturday, join us at Lion's Eye Games in Jacksonville. We will be there for the first ever Halloween pop swap / cornhole tournament. We're super excited for that. I don't know if I'll be doing cornhole. I'm not great at it, but we'll definitely be in there with our table set up. We'll have some stuff for sale. We've got some pop figures for sale. We've got some comic books for sale. We've got some art by a local artist known as my daughter that will be there for sale. She does comic book covers, and they are outstanding. And jump on that train early, because when she gets famous and you have one of her original artworks, you might have something worth a lot of money. So that's all we got for this week. Thank you guys for joining us for this video. If you haven't watched any of our other videos, go check them out and hit that like button if you like the video. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you know whenever we put a new video up. And also check us out on our social medias. We're covered on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Snapchat. And until the next video, we will either see you at the con or see you at the shop.